The mid-year financial statement shows revenues up to $15.4 billion, about a 2.2% increase over budget forecast. Finance Minister Donna Harpower says she'd sleep better if that number was a little bit higher, but she'll take it. And despite some issues around international trade and other factors, she believes that today's financial statement will closely resemble the one released at the end of the year.
We are out of the storm, if you may, of not having to worry about floods and forest fires for the rest of the year. So these numbers are a little more reflective of how the year should end.
In recent years, the government has shifted on its reliance on natural resource revenues, more than 30% at one point, down to about 12% as of now. An offset for that change, the government increased the PST by 1% in 2017 and expanded it. Today, Harpower thanked the people of Saskatchewan for bearing the brunt of some of that financial change.
You know, we've worked really hard to get the message that in order to keep the services sustainable, we had to make a change because we do not see oil going back to the prices it once was.
NDP finance critic Trent Wotherspoon says lower retail sales and housing starts are signs the economy is struggling. He says part of the reason for those lower numbers are the expansion and increase of the PST back in 2017. And he says instead of having a surplus this year, the government should be spending money on supports for classrooms, hospitals, and for mental health and addictions.
Where we're at right now, and because of the choices of the Sask party and the hole that we're in, the deficit in our classrooms, we need those investments right now. And certainly that will, could grow the deficit here this year, but those are dollars that are needed.
When asked today if the PST would be lowered in the future, Harpower said that decision will only be made when the economy is strong enough to handle it. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.